Welcome back everyone to Welstopia, and I've finally come up with the decision on what I'm going to do about the road split. I was considering doing it way down there over near the ramp, but now that I think about it, I think that in order to avoid the ridge, the best place to do it would be right here, where I could split off the road. This is pretty close to where I was originally planning to cross the river in order to head over to Oakland, and I can split off here, and now I can do a bridge that's on a relatively short side, and I think this would be an easier bridge to work with than the one that I was originally planning to do. But that's not going to be what we're going to be doing for the moment, because there are things to do down on the other end. What we decided on the other end does not decide what we're going to do on this end. While I was taking a break, I was thinking maybe I could come down here and go under the ramp, but I could see there's water there, so that's out of the question. So it looks like I'm going to have to do some terraforming, and this looks like our base to the ramp right here, though I could always extend the ramp if I wanted to, especially if it will fit with the terrain, and then come out this way for our road. But at the very least, we will want to bring the road down, bring the surrounding terrain so that it's down to this level here, though I think we're pretty much already there. Just make sure that this is the maximum height, and that's what we are going to target. Let's get rid of all this. Yeah, alright. There you go. And just get rid of that. And it's all nice and clear. Now, I'll worry about filling stuff back in later, after we decide exactly what we're going to do now that we are down to this level, because we are still going to have to get this road to climb up to here. That looks out of place. Well, I got plenty of sand for the moment, so I'll plop some there. Good. So now let's see about this end, and can we get up conveniently? And by conveniently is without too sharp of an incline. And we have to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in order to do that. Okay, up here, up here, up here. And how many blocks do we have this way to worry about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, let's say 15 blocks. So 5 blocks by 15 blocks, that means 3-to-1 ratio, 3 flat up, which actually, let's see, what do we have here on this? This is, well, that's on a 1/2 ratio, so therefore a 3-to-1 ratio is definitely not overly steep if you compare it to that. So therefore what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten that out by layers, have it go 3 at this level, then 3 at the next level, up, 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 and then I will be up near the level of the ramp after that. At the very least, this is going to give me plenty of sand so that I can build sandstone. Whee! I've been running on a... Oh, it'll even give me some sandstone directly. Good, because I've been running low on that stuff, and I'll be needing to be getting quite a bit of it. As long as I don't let it all despawn on me. Alright, let's go collect everything. I think I was a little bit overly ambitious in that section, but I think it'll work in the end. I have now brought it down a bit, and we have a basic idea where we could take the road. I added some sandstone here, so we could turn this into a bit of a road bed. Now, since we have this little bit of water on the side of there, I'll add a little wall here to discourage the carts from falling over. And we can go this far across from here and turn that into a wall. Okay, that works there. And we could turn around here, probably have these three to be the point where the road comes in. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 5 here, which would be good since we include the side parts of the road. That's how wide we are. So let's take this down. And we could come down in this direction, though we will want to get rid of the diorite. Oh. What's a spider doing there? Maybe I should learn to fire better. Alright, there we go. Well, I guess it's better than a creeper. Right? Anything's better than a creeper. Well... Oh! As that a skeleton comes and fires at me. Good grief. I'm going to have to light this place up better. Definitely have to light it up better. Alright. How many skeletons... Where is he? You're breaking up! Okay, so where else do we... Obviously they're not popping up near the end rods there, but I suppose any place else around here is pretty much fair game, so let's... First of all, let's eat so that I get my health back up. Now we can worry about at least take care of the spawnable areas that are near the camp. I have to be a little bit more thorough later on. I do have to be careful though. Well, actually this is an area where it won't be too much of a problem if there were creepers. Creepers would be really bad if we were much closer to the build itself. Because here, okay, we blow up a couple of trees or something like that, but at least it won't ruin everything. Alright. No more mobs! No more... Something's on fire. You know how I am about fires. I like to put them out. So it's time to do some firefighting. I see fires and I want them to be put out. I presume that was from a thunderstorm that we just had. We've been having quite a few thunderstorms today. Good. Now that that's dealt with, we can get back to our little building project. Which is now to take this and get it to connect down here. So I think it's time to take this road, start getting it to turn, come down here, connect up to here. Then once we know exactly how we're going to get up to this connecting point, then we could do all the filling and all that. But first I have to get out of this tunnel and... Oh, come on. Another thunderstorm? After thinking about it, I decided even numbers would be better. I was thinking of doing a 3-to-1, but I believe a 4-to-1 would be better, and that way we could have an even pace upward and be able to use some slabs instead of planks along the way. So therefore, I'll have to do some adjustment to how I had everything on here, but I think that will actually be better for the project in a long run. Of course, that means switching back and forth a little bit here. Do I have any sandstone left? Yeah, I got some right there. And like that. And since I'll eventually be turning and coming up like that, that should give me the time I need in order to ascend the hill. And it also fits with the fact that it's higher up here than on this edge. So therefore the natural terrain also encourages me to do it in this manner. So let me get this little sector done, and I'll be back. Now that we have that far enough along, I think it's time to start on this end. Since now we have an idea of where we're going. And I'm just going to go down there and meet with that road, then we can finish that end. But this does tell us how much we have to fill in before we go on. Let's get that along. And I think that will, yeah, we need this to be another level there so that we can have our slabs. Well, I don't have any more of those, but I can always go and get some more of those in a moment. Let's just do a little bit more filling here. But now all we need right now for the moment is our central spot. 1, 2... And actually, we don't need just with the regular sandstone here, there, there. We'll probably wind up chopping down that tree. Then we could go 2 for that. Well, wait a moment. Oh! Okay, I know what I did wrong there. Yes. We want to have that and that. Actually, they're the same height already. This is... Oh! That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have these slabs here. Then we can be at a height there. And does that do what we want, or should we raise... We turn around here and we... Yeah, I think that will work. But I do want to chop down this little tree here because I think it's in the way. And besides, with what we're doing inside the lighthouse, we'll eventually need more birch anyway. Good. One less tree to worry about. Well, we do have some branches to worry about. And oh right, that chicken. For a moment there, I thought that chicken was a skeleton. No, they don't look all that much alike to me. But for a moment, I thought that was the case. Good. Everything around here, around here. I have to fill in a few more slabs here and there. We could turn around and then go up. I think that is what we want. I think that this now works, and it's a turn that goes around 180 degrees, but it allows us to get the job done without being too sharp, and that's what we want. That's our 4th thunderstorm. Or is it our 5th? I think I'm losing count. Now it's time to fill this back in. Whee! At least I know where everything is. Yeah, some of it got cut because I was interested in the sand. But yeah, this hopefully will be reasonable. Actually, sure I don't leave any major deep holes that are large enough to spawn monsters. Would be disconcerting to be coming along the road and being here. Ooh. Okay, I can't imitate a zombie all that well. There we go. And yeah. Let's just take that off. And actually, let's replace this with dirt. Stiffen up the ground a little bit. And that then should, well, we can leave it there for now. Good. Yeah. Now we do have this bare rock here. I also have to replace that though. I don't want to see bare rock like this. This isn't, I don't think, that type of an area where that would make sense. So therefore that's getting also replaced by dirt. These the upper parts that you can see. Good, and I'm hoping that the grass will spread over into here. Oh, this section too. And we'll take care of that. Okay, that side, and also, well, this is right on the face of here. I'll probably bring some of that down, though I don't want to do it too much because we do have this tunnel here. So obviously, going through all the trouble of making a tunnel and then tearing down the mountain that's going under sort of doesn't make too much sense. But alright, that I think is the end of that road. Now, we still have the sides to do, where we have the drainage system. That's not quite done yet. But I think that next time we should get back to the top, because we're starting to consider that under 1.12 we will be resetting the server and starting a new season, and I want this thing to be done before the season's over. Well, I wonder, if you were inside, will you have those clouds coming through you? Oy, that's a frightening thought. The idea then is to have this thing all ready to show off when the season ends. But right now, though, what we need to worry about is just getting into there and finishing the job and getting the second and third segments of this done. And that's what we'll continue in our next episode of Piney Plays Minecraft Welstopia.